Hey guys, my name is Ryan, aka the Boozy Broker, and this is officially my first video. I know it's going to be weird and it's going to suck. That's what they keep saying. I got a weird light in the background, and I'm just going to butcher through this and get through it because I need to get it out so that we can start working on other videos. And I just really want to provide some cool value. So again, I am the Boozy Broker. I'm the CEO of Happiest Hours. It's a platform where mobile bartending companies can manage their businesses and automate their booking processes. Now, when we started our own bartending company, we used the software and grew our company to generate over $500,000. Now we have 9 amazing bartending companies that use our same software to grow their companies. But today, we're going to talk about the best way to attract and retain people. Now, I know it's kind of a weird thing to probably talk about this for the first video, but people are everything when it comes to this business and most businesses. So I figured we'd just jump right into this. And so through my observations, the best way to attract and retain people is not what you think, but the answer is to know your why. If you've ever read Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't read the book, it's all good. I'll give you guys the cliff notes that more so pertains to this video. But it's all about the importance of understanding and communicating your why, which is really your purpose, cause, or belief. And it's really more so about how your why should be about purpose and not profit, and how a strong why can motivate and inspire people. We all know great leaders know how to clearly articulate their why. And the biggest point in this book that really kind of hit me hard is that you have to understand that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Knowing your why will clearly help align your bartenders, customers, any partners you have with your mission. Now, I'm going to apply this to like a personal thing, an experience that I went through. And it was very interesting because I was at the gym the other day and I was like, why am I going to the gym like almost every day? Like I'm doing this more than I do a lot of things. And I went down the rabbit hole of trying to figure out why am I doing this and peeling back the onion. And there's a few ways that you can go through like an exercise to figure this out. One, you can resort to past experiences, or you can just keep asking yourself the question like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? So for example, why am I going to the gym? I'm going to the gym to work out. Why do you need to work out? So I can look good and be healthy. Why do you need to look good and be healthy? So I can live longer. Well, when I did this, I figured out that the real reason, like the deep core reason why I was in the gym is because I want to be healthy enough to be there for my son's adult life. And that was important to me. It may not make sense to a lot of people, but it made sense to my why. And then I go back and I reflect on past experiences. And the main reason is being because when I was in high school, my dad passed away. And for the most part, I can't think of when he ever went to the gym. And I felt like we ate pizza like every day. And he did smoke a lot of cigarettes. And even though like there's people that can live to 90 plus that smoke cigarettes, but I correlated his focus on health with the longevity of his life. And so because of that, that really hit me hard. And it kind of just said, well, I want to make sure that I do my part and everything that I can do in order to be there for my son and his adult life. So, I would highly recommend that you go down this process and figure out your why when it comes to starting and running your business. Reflect on past experiences, identify what you stand for, ask why multiple times, then test your why statement. My why statement for the gym situation is that I'm going to the gym to increase my chances of being present in my son's life when he's an adult. So put that in some form of a sentence and validate and share this statement with people that you trust, because you just want to make sure that it does reflect your authentic self and purpose. Finding your why can take time if you haven't found it, but once you have it, it can definitely help guide your decisions. Back to attracting and retaining people. So knowing your why just has you move different from an attracting people standpoint. If you're posting on social media, you're going to post differently. When you're at events and you're at networking events or you're bartending an event, you're going to shake your cocktail differently. You're going to smile differently. You're going to speak to people differently. When we had our mobile bartending business, understanding and communicating our why has helped us grow our staff to like at least over 12 solid bartenders at one point in time. I thought we had a fairly unique way of hiring people. At least I thought it was unique, but our process went as follows. And you guys can definitely take this if it makes sense for you. We'd first have my wife, Alana, screen them over the phone because she can just clearly call out bullshit from a mile away. So once we filtered out those people, people. Then we would pass those people off to my cousin, CJ, who would meet with you in person and pitch to them with our pitch deck as if they're an investor. That was like the key piece. And within our pitch deck, we had our why, right? And this is when we knew if people were bought in or not. And now when people understand why we were building Happiest Hours, they weren't here for the money. They were completely aligned with our vision. So there you have it. The best way to attract and retain people is to know your why. If you want to hear more about how we structured our pitch deck, like what I talked about, which I feel like everyone should have. If you have any type of business, you should have some form of a pitch deck. Or if you just want to get some more tips in the mobile bartending industry, give us a follow and subscribe. This is officially my first video. Boozy Broker out.